Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Let's Talk About Lego here on Gatorbox, the show where we have knockoff Lego brands, and we just have a long-form cinematic-esque discussion about their finer points and their not-so-finer points. And we're very civilized. That's the most important thing. We also have 2 cameras. Anyways, I'm Draco, and this is my shit show. So, this is like the 15th one of these we've done or something like that. I've lost count, but we're close to it. We've done about a dozen of them. Maybe a couple more than that. And if you guys are just now tuning in, then who just shows up to a YouTube series like 14 episodes deep? Who's like, I'm gonna start watching this, and we're gonna pick this up, and we're just gonna watch it? You got to start from the beginning. It's like finding a good podcast. You hear a podcast, and you got to go back from episode 1 and listen to 3 hours worth of people yammering about video games, whatever. And their opinions are stupid. That might not be even personal experience. I'm sure you guys are just itching to know what today's thing is. Mostly the people that are watching on Twitch right now, because if you're watching this on YouTube, not only do you know the name of what we're going to be unboxing today, you've also seen the picture and the video thumbnail. So when I do this, it's going to come as no surprise to you. What we have here is Cogo. There's a glare directly where that is. Cogo. C-O-G-O. Cogo Army Action. Now, unlike a lot of bootleg Lego that we get, that we get on this show, I actually know where this came from because there's a price tag right here. And this came from the 99-cent only store. And let me just point out how much I spent on this, because it's not 99 cents. Yes, because the value of the dollar is going down the shitter, and inflation is a thing. The economic kind of inflation, by the way, not the sexual DeviantArt kind. You can't get a lot for 99 cents these days. So the 99-cent only store has expanded their repertoire into things that cost more than 99 cents. But they're still called the 99-cent only store. So it's a bad name that they thought of. This is like a semi-truck thing that shoots out missiles, so it kind of looks like Darkseid from Twisted Metal, so I'm a little bit hype about that. And it says 3-in-1, build your own style. I don't know if that means you can build 3 things from this one set, or if you need to combine it with other sets. It looks like maybe you can build it with this one set, because there's like a 4-wheeler down here. And that's the same 4-wheeler. Oh, okay. Yeah, look on the back. Duh, I'm an idiot. You got the truck, you got the 4-wheeler, you got the other 4-wheeler. They just switched a couple of parts on these two and called it a completely different build. I'm not buying it. And then maybe this is what you can build if you collect all the sets. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the wheels go when you have a big ship, because this clearly is a truck that's got wheels, so whatever. Oh yeah, this says 8-in-1 combination. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So this is from Shantou, China, distributed by Momentum Brands, which I guess is the 99-cent only store company, because we've opened up a couple of things by Momentum in the past, so now we know. And one thing I like about Cogo here is that even though this is $2.99 bargain bin Lego, these guys are still so self-important that they have a holographic logo sticker to let you know it's authentic. What is this, NFL merchandise? Was the PlayStation 3 game? Come on. Get the fuck out of here with that. So, $2.99 at the 99-cent only store, and it's Cogo. It's also taped shut, so that means I've got to get my X-Acto blade out. Cogo! I see stickers. Are those stickers? Yeah, those are stickers. God damn it. Why can't you just paint this stuff on your own damn... What am I trying to say? Bricks. Just screen print it on there. What is this thing? Is this showing us all the stuff we can build? Is this a teaser thing for all the stuff in the Army action set from Cogo? Looks like it. We got a helicopter, we got a jet fighter, we got this truck, we got like a 4-wheel Jeep recon vehicle, we got like a 6-wheel tank, we got a boat, we got a submarine, we got a hovercraft, and then I guess if you get all, how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, if you get all 8 of these sets, then you can combine them and build a battleship. Fucking awesome. What's on the back? Yeah, that just, yeah. One item can be reformed into 3 models, and 8 items can be put together to make a ultimate fleet. An ultimate fleet is the correct English there, but whatever. They forgot to put a period in that sentence, so who's keeping score? The initiative from Cogo. 1 to 3 and 8 to 1. Look at this QAnon sounding shit down here. The initiative from Cogo. 1 to 3 and 8 to 1. Where one go, we all go. Whatever that fucking saying is that those goddamn idiots have. Alright, and then these are going to be the instructions. Is this a booklet or is this a poster? I think it's a poster. Oh, man. Yep. It's a poster. What order do these go in? Oh, is this showing us how to build all the different things? Oh, it is! Okay, I figured this out. So these steps right here, from here to here, is how to build the truck on the box, which that's going to be the one that we build, is the truck from the box. And then starting from here to here is how to build the little quad ATV attack vehicle, and then from here to here is how to build the 4x4. There's no, they could have drawn like lines around this to like separate it, and they could have been like instructions continued on back on this. Instead, I'm just kind of guessing at what the fuck I'm looking at. That's great. That's great, Cogo. That's really great. Okay, let's liberate these pieces from their prisons. This is that weird plastic that's like, it stretches, it doesn't rip. Yeah, these are stickers. Ah, man. They couldn't be bothered to put the sticker, the lettering on the pieces already. Alright. Dump the pieces out, make a mess. We've got kind of a chaotic neutral thing going on here. Does it say how many pieces are on the box in the set? Ages 6 and up. It doesn't. They don't make a big deal out of how many pieces are in the set. I don't think it genuinely doesn't say. So they're not bragging about a part count, which is why they've given us a minifigure completely assembled already. But then they've done the weird thing of giving us rubber wheels and the wheel hubs, but they've separated these. Guys, fuck are y'all smoking at Cogo Labs? Let's put these tires together real quick. Oh, the missiles are already made too. You don't have to build them. You don't have to build the missiles. It's like one of the coolest parts. Alright. Here's the wheels. So, let's get started with step 1, which I believe is to take this. I'm looking at these instructions as if they make any fucking sense to me. Okay, we do have 3 of these. Right? Are these all the same length? Okay, yeah, they are. Alright, good. So we need this. Then we need to... Now, do these go directly on... No, they don't go directly at the end of the thing. But they're not doing a good job illustrating where the axle pieces go. They've done a relatively shitty job of that, I should say. Wonderful. So, once again, I gotta look at these instructions and guess. Hang on. I think this is up by 1. I think they're both in by 1. So we're just gonna build this shit and hope we get it right. This is literally step 1. So if we fuck this up, we gotta take the whole thing apart. And I don't have the patience for that, so it's probably not gonna happen. Alright. So then we put these long black pieces down on here. And you got some 1x2s to put on, right? Where are those? Right here. 1 goes on the back. 1 goes 2 from the front. Then we get these long flat pieces. Put them here. And then now we have to put these angled pieces on the underside. And considering how these are going together, I think I got the axle placement correct. I think I got it. If not, I give up. Did I get it correct? I'm not so sure. God damn it. Okay, hang on. Okay, now I think I got it. Like I said, just making this shit up as we go. Nobody really cares. It's just bootleg Lego. Who cares? No such thing as quality control. I think I need to move this one back a spot too. What doesn't make sense is that there's not like an angle, like there's a cutaway for a wheel right here that you can clearly see. But this cutaway, there's not a second angle piece that goes here. It's just like one angle. It looks weird. It looks fucked up. Alright, then we have, there's a 90-degree angle piece in here somewhere. I think it's this. Yeah, there's 2 of these. Okay, so we get this flat 1x6. Put it across here. Then there's 2. Are they looking for the clear pieces? The clear translucent pieces? Why'd they give us these and not like clear yellow? Yeah, that goes there. Alright, whatever. Sure. We're moving on to step 5, which is to... Oh yeah, I'm really doing this wrong. Okay, hang on. These instructions are not put together very well. Okay. Need to undo some steps here. No! Thankfully it didn't go far. These pieces go hanging one step over. But how do I attach... I'm confused because I don't know how to attach this piece between the end back here if this base plate doesn't... You see what I'm trying to say? Because, look, here's what's confusing me. Right here, it says to put the two really long black pieces are matched up with the exact length of the base plate, which is what I've done. And then on this step right here, where we attach these other things, these are not lined up because this one is sitting in the back. Like, this one that's hanging off, the 1x2 hanging off, its studs are even with the stud from the wheel well piece that's supposed to be hanging off the back. But there's no way to attach that 1x2 because there's nothing there for it to attach to. Because the base plate is only as long as the black pieces, which are one short from step 2. Does that make any sense? Am I making sense? Because I'm trying to make sense of this and it's not working. I can figure this out. I'm smart. I went to college. We're gonna use the big A word tonight, which is approximate, and we are going to approximate what we are supposed to do here. And that's probably going to come back and bite me in the ass, but you know what? I don't care. Which means I also need to move the wheel well pieces back, the axle pieces back a thing. Okay. Well, no. Hang on. This is so shitty. Okay. Looking at the instructions here. Looking at the instructions, this edge of this slanted piece is supposed to be even with the edge of this 6x4 flat piece that I just put down. So this piece is in the correct spot. My guesstimation was correct. I put this in the right spot. But then, now that this angled piece is hanging off the back by one stud, this axle piece is no longer centered with the wheel well that's been made, and I could easily fix the offset by moving this back a stud, but that's not where this piece goes. Is there some kind of optical illusion with the steps where, like, they've drawn not enough studs or something? Then we put the doors on, and the doors are actually still on this sprue right here. They didn't separate the doors from the sprue. So that's quality right there. Keep knocking them out of the park, Cogo. Can you believe these people had the audacity to put a lenticular little hologram thing on their box to be official, to be legitimate? That's where those go. And then there's a 1x1. Okay. I think I see where I fucked up. These all need to scoot back a row. And maybe that will fix the problems I'm having. Okay. Come on. Don't make me use my teeth. Scoot all these back one. That way I can put the one stud pieces on. Oh, hang on, some of these have... It's not giving me instructions on which one of these I'm supposed to use. Okay, I guess it's just these blocks. Doesn't directly match the instructions, but who cares? Okay, so now I can move these back and I can fix the wheel wells. I didn't correctly guess where those pieces go. Okay, ooh, whoops. Pull the door off. Okay. This. Then we put these slanted 1x3 pieces. Okay. We need to get out these 1x6s and put the flat 1x6 down on top of it. We need to do this twice. We need to put these pieces, they go together, but they take some convincing. It's almost like the bottom parts of the plates don't really line up with the studs all that well. Because the pieces, oh shit. They hang on each other. They don't, the studs don't really want to go in the bottom. It takes some forcing. If there were only some Lego lubricant that I could use for this. Then this big target thing goes in the back right there. There's going to be a rotating... That goes in the next step, I think. Okay, so we're getting a better picture on what goes on the front here. So we need this 1x6, this flat 1x4, these two, where's the other one? Right here. These two things, and then this 1x4. This doesn't go on. This doesn't fit here. What? Okay. This right here, the flat base plate, and these two black pieces, these all need to scoot back one click so that this front grill piece can go on. But at no point in these instructions where I'm looking at how these pieces, these first few pieces went on, I didn't do this wrong. Step 2 literally shows these two long black pieces being exactly as long as this base plate, and then step 3 shows us putting these other two flat pieces on top that are now buried underneath all this crap. Show us putting that piece on, and they're on the same level. Why the fuck do I fix this? Yep. God, this is so shitty. This is so shitty. Just pop the piece off that don't know where it came from. All right. Oh man. I'm laughing because I'm frustrated, okay? There, now the piece goes on. Then they want us to put the wheels on. Now. Usually this is like the final step, is putting the wheels on. They all spin. Okay, so we're putting this big spinny thing on the back now. Ooh, that's really sticky. That doesn't feel good at all. I don't like that. This turns like the stickiest stick grip shift. That, you know, those little radio controlled remotes for race cars that have the pistol grip and the steering wheel you turn on the side. This feels like one of those, but it's like stuck. That needs to be like, it needs to be lubricated. We need Lego lube. All right, we need this thing now, and it's time to. We need to get this and this and this flat 2x2. What piece is that? Oh, I see. I see it now. I thought this was one big flat piece. Instead, it's just these 4 little grate pieces. Grate, G-R-A-T-E, grate, not G-R-E-A-T, grate. Nothing about this is great. We put the little lights on. Okay, we got the lights. Then we've got the other lights. And then we've got the flat. No, is that a flat piece? No, they're great. It's a flat piece. I think I've done this correct. Okay, so if I've done this correctly, this should go on the front. Okay. Okay. That looks like the front of a vehicle. Looks like the front of a bus, but whatever. Now it's time to build up the back. And we're going to do that with actually, how are we going to do that? Here, I think we're putting down these pieces. Man, that's really dicey. That doesn't really want to go on. More one stud pieces here. Okay. Now I gotta follow the instructions closely for this. We're gonna get these 2 like handlebar pieces here. These 2 one stud grabby pieces. Stick them together. I'm gonna put this grate piece across it. And then we get this piece and attach it to the pivot base. Why doesn't it want to go? Please go. Okay, there we go. Man, that's everything on this vehicle that's supposed to move is very sticky. It's very sticky. There we go. It pivots. It turns. You happy? And get these one stud pieces that have these little things jutting off the back. That's where the smokestacks go. We've actually got these pieces before. We've seen these pieces before in another That's Not Lego set. They were used side by side as an engine block. What was I think that was that Yao Hang, I think. It's like the third episode in the playlist. It was a while ago, but I remember seeing them. Oh, now we get to put the missiles on. And the missiles, you put a claw piece on each missile. Why did they give us 4 missiles? I mean, why not? It's fucking cool. Oh, these are going the wrong way. Great. Definitely wants to stay together. Alright, now we put the windshield on. Oops, put the windshield on. This windshield is held on by only 2 studs. Literally 2. Okay, that cabin piece on the truck fits like shit. And now we get... Okay, so we put the missile pieces here. They connect to this. And then the missile pieces... The studs on the missiles aren't really molded right, so they don't want to grip into these side pieces. They just want to fall off. Okay, oh, this guy's got a hat. Got to put a helmet on our little minifigure here. Okay, so I have a question. Where does this go? Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see where this piece went. This is a pretty big piece to get an extra piece in the set. I don't know. Oh, we didn't put the stickers on this thing. It doesn't even show us where the stickers go, though. Yeah, even on the box, it just has Peacekeeper across the front and AB07 on the thing. That's a different size. Okay. I guess, are we supposed to make it up where the stickers go? Can we just improvise and pretend? Let's put the Peacekeeper one on the front at least. Gonna be keeping a lot of peace with these intercontinental ballistic missiles that I'm hauling around. Isn't that kind of fucked up? That, like, we build these machines of war, and this is a truck carrying 4 like Stinger missiles, and we've called it the Peacekeeper. That's just a little fucked up to me. I'm not saying we should call it the Ass Blaster 4000 or whatever. But I'm also saying, like, naming it Peacekeeper is kind of fucked up. That decal did not go on correctly. There, put it on the front. I think I put that on upside... Yeah, I think that's on upside down. Maybe it is. Hell, I don't know. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. It doesn't say where the rest of the decals go, so I'm not going to start peeling them off and sticking them all over this, because I don't see where a lot of these would reasonably go without without inadvertently sticking pieces together, right? And I don't think anything goes on the hood of the truck because it's black, and all of the decals that are left are black. So I don't know where these would go. Anyways, here's beep beep. Here's the Peacekeeper coming in to keep the peace. Hey, you guys better not be causing no trouble in there, or else we'll shoot these missiles at you. That'll keep you. That'll restore the peace and quiet. So it's an 18-wheeler. It's an 18-wheeler semi-truck cab that instead of hauling a trailer, it has a missile battery on the back of it. Holds 4 missiles. The missile pieces are pretty cool. I'll admit, it's cool that they're like missiles, little studs molded onto them. However, the studs are, they don't seem to be formed correctly, because like I said, they don't really want to stick on the things I've stuck them to, especially this one right here. This one really wants to fall off. If I just if I hold this and I just touch that, if like at the slightest resistance, it just falls off. The slightest resistance. So, you know, dock points for that. The wheels turn. They're rubber wheels. That's nice. The pieces went together okay in the end, but I gotta say, these instructions are some of the worst instructions I think I've ever read in a That's Not Lego episode. They were confusing. The first opening steps that set the stage, that set the base plate for what you're going to be building off of, are absolutely terrible. Like I said, there's that one long piece and then the 2 long black pieces, and I swear to God, I'm looking at the instructions right now, they're even with each other. But when it came time to start putting pieces together, they were supposed to be offset by a couple of studs, but that's not reflected in the steps, and that took me a few minutes to figure out. Some dumbass kid isn't going to be able to figure this out. They're going to get pissed off. For $3, I guess you get a neat little truck, assuming you can build it. Assuming you know how to navigate the shitty steps. And actually, the more I'm looking at these instructions, the more I'm realizing that apparently the cab is 1 block too short. Because there's not supposed to be any overhang on the windshield compared to the roof of the cab. The roof of the cab is supposed to stretch out to the edge of the windshield, and then there's supposed to be a gap of 2 studs for this window right here, and I only have 1. So again, I think these instructions are literally drawn incorrectly, or there's some type of optical illusion taking place where the instructions are seeing these as 1 stud longer than it actually is. Because I followed these instructions to a T, the best I possibly could, and they just don't add up. The pieces just don't add up. something is wrong with these instructions. I can't explain it. I'm trying to explain it. I've tried to explain it multiple times throughout this video, and I can't wrap my head around the fuck up of this magnitude. I just can't. I am that bewildered and confused by it. So I don't know how or where they screwed up on these steps, but they did, and this set suffers because of it. If you can, I mean, but I got there in the end, right? I built the truck, even if it's one stud short somehow, it's still one stud short, and I have an extra piece that went somewhere that I don't know where it went. I got there in the end, and I have a truck that if I was a kid, I could play with and do my Lego zombie battles with, right? We got there in the end. But not without a little bit of finagling and a little bit of guesswork. Some creative guesswork, I would say. The truck itself is okay for $3, but Cogo, you guys need to put less money into holographic stickers for your boxes to show proof of authenticity of nothing, of trash, and put some more effort into drawing your steps correctly, because this is no good. That's no good. There we go. All right. Cogo, $3, 99-cent only store. Maybe they still have something like this there. I don't know. If you're looking at this and you're just dying to get your hands on a set like this, then that's where you want to be. I mean, it's worth a shot. I think 99-cent stores are in most major metropolitan areas in the United States. I know they have them out in California. They have them in Texas. I think they have them up in Ohio. I think I've seen them there. And I think I've seen them in Florida, too. So, they're, you know, they get around. If you don't have a 99-cent only store near you, don't worry about it. You're not missing out on much. Not anymore, at least. That's all I got for this episode of That's Not Lego. If you liked it, then I'm sure there's a button on YouTube that you can click to tell me that. But I don't know what it is. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so you guys figured out. You guys are pretty smart. Goodbye. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.